Hey guys, this is Mike. I'd like to share with you a very unique presentation on how we recruit people into this program because this video is specifically for those who are going to be joining the franchise in this opportunity where you're going to own a machine and you're going to be selling this machine specifically for yourself. But what this video is for is to build up a team of people to sell your products for you, so you really don't have to do as much work. And when I first started this business, I did a lot of sales myself, but I wanted to just expand my business. So what I want to do, I want to get more sales, I want to get more exposure, and the best way to do it is to get more people to sell the product for me. And there are two different ways that I bring people into this business. Is either getting people to hire people to do cold calls and pay them by commission from me, or get people to join as representatives in the company or franchise owners and have them underneath me, and I can make commissions off of them as well. So there's two different ways you can recruit people, and I'm going to go over how exactly how do I do it and how I make that money, and then we can go from there. All right, so I'm going to have you go to my Craigslist on here really quick, and I'm going to show you some ads that I have online. So here's my first one. What I did is when I first started this business, when I wanted to start getting people to sell for me, I just wanted to get just people who are strictly already experienced at cold calling and telemarketing and sales. I didn't want to beat around the bush, but I want to get specific people who already are experienced at doing this. And the best way to do it is if you go on Craigslist again. I don't want to close that window, so I'm going to go to Craigslist.org. And if you go on Craigslist and go to the job section under sales, there's all these people who have an interest or who are looking for work to do sales jobs. And what you're going to do from this ad is I'm going to have I would have you guys put ads up, and you can advertise hiring people to cold call for you and close sales. Now, the hardest part about this job is, guys, you need to make sure you have some capital to pay them, because either when they generate those leads, you need to pay them for generating those leads, because if you don't, this is going to backfire on you, and you're going to get people reporting you to the government, and a lot of bad things can happen. So because you're going to be, as an employer now, you're hiring people out and paying them to do work for you, but they're mainly going to be freelancers. So when you're in the back office here, this is our training that we're making right now, how to recruit sales associates. Whenever you hire anybody to do cold calls or sales for you, I want you to have them sign a W form, which is this right here, a W-9 form, and have them fill out all this information. And once they do that, then you can keep record and make sure you keep accurate record on how much you're paying these people every single month on the leads that they're generating for you. And as long as you're doing that, then you should not have a problem posting ads on Craigslist on the job section, getting them to close sales for you. Now, when you're posting a job ad on Craigslist, let me just go to post on Craigslist and go to job offered. And in this city, it's $7, but many cities, most of them are anywhere from $15 to $20. But if you go down here and click on sales, and then you're going to press continue, now you can post your ad on Craigslist for this. Now, every $200 I spend posting ads in cities across the United States, I generally get about 5 really good sales people, 5 really good people who can do cold calls for me. And so that means the number one goal is to make sure they can do at least 50 calls a day. So say that you have 5 people doing 50 calls a day. That's 250 calls that they're making a day that you do not have to call. Now, generally out of 100, you should be getting 2 leads out of 100, which is a worst case scenario. So that means, yeah, 2.5 times 2 is about 5 leads a day. Actually, oh, no, it's, yeah, about 2.5. Oh, no, I did that wrong. 2.5 times 2 leads out of it. Yeah, that works pretty well. So anyway, so say you're going to get about 5 leads a day from these people. Hopefully you're going to get more, 5 to 8 leads. And then you should be closing 1 out of 5 to 1 out of 10. So worst case scenario, you're hiring people to get you 5 leads a day times $20 a lead that you're paying. So you're paying $100 a day you're investing in to generate leads with people doing cold calls for you. But that means if you do 1 out of 10 leads that you're getting that you close on, you should be only spending $200 per lead. And in Enagic, you're making about $500 starting on each sale that you're closing. So that means you're still making a profit margin out of it. When you get to the top position at 8 points in the compensation plan with the company, you're making $3,000, we'll say, out of a product, and you're only spending $200 or $300 on your advertising, which is a really high return, guys. It's a really good return. So that's what you're doing. So the more sales associates or more cold callers you bring into the business, the more money you're going to make. As simple as that. So I say to comfortably really run a business, get 10 amazing people to do it so you can get 10 leads a day. You should be able to run a very comfortable, simple business and not be too busy. And just make sure you keep track of the W-9 forms from everybody who's doing cold calls from you, from all those 10 people working for you. And that means you're going to invest about $400 in advertising on Craigslist. But if you invest $400 and bring in 10 people, you're going to have a powerful team of people generating leads for you that you do not have to. And all you have to do is talk to businesses that you close on. So imagine that's all you got to do is just talk to 10 serious businesses a day. And it's a great, great lifestyle doing it that way. And that's what I'd rather do. So let me give you an example. Because I got a nice big screen here on my computer, I can make my screen half here, and then I'm going to go to my template. So on the training in the back office, you're going to be able to download this file right here, the Craigslist template. And you're going to start posting out on Craigslist. So what I got here is the title. And then you're going to go copy and paste it. And then the location, what I do is work from home sales, as I say for location. Don't ask me why, but it works. So it's just put that there. And then the zip code of the area, I believe it was 84725. But if it's not, I'll double check. But I'm not going to post this ad, but I'm just doing this as an example for you guys. So you do this, Control C, Control V. You're going to put your phone number on the bottom here. And then you're going to put your phone number down below. So 888. I'm just going to put 888. Okay. And I just put by phone. I get rid of the maps part here. Compensation is up here. I go copy, paste. Employment type is employee's choice. And then my email is VentureGuardian1. Oops. I'm trying to cheat a little bit, and that wasn't working. So that's it. So I just had the body of the ad here, and just make sure you put your number on the bottom, and zip code, location there, the title, everything there, and then I press continue. And then I'm going to add an image. I have about 4 different images to mix it up. What I do, and so I go right here, I go to images, Craigslist photos, and I got my little guy on the computer. Just like on this this ad right here with the guy on the computer, that's what I got. So I got him, and done with images. There is a beautiful ad right there. So, and then just make sure the phone number is on the bottom, And then when you press publish, this is going to go to your email, and you're going to have to confirm the ad to make a payment. So you're going to click on a link on the email that they send to you so you can make the payment through the email, and then they will put this ad live on Craigslist. All right? So that's what you guys got to do. So that's the first way I do this. And then after you post this ad on Craigslist, you are going to call these guys. And I'm going to go over the phone script right now on how you talk to these people. And then I'm going to go over my other two strategies on how you can get people, recruit people into your business to make sales for you. So this is how I approach them. Let's make this nice and big. Okay. So this is your phone follow-up. You say, hello, is this Bill? You requested information about our cold call program. Is this a good time to chat with you? And if it's not a good time, you can be able to schedule time to talk to them later. And then you say, can you tell me a little bit about your sales experience? And just get to know them, or get to know what they are and what level of experience they have, because this is very important to know what kind of experience they have in the program in the past for cold calling. Because some people have no experience. Then what you say is, the reason why I asked this question is that I wish to tell you that this opportunity is not for everyone. Cold calling is a lot of work, but highly rewarding. And if you are already experienced in this industry, then you have an upper hand in this business. But if you are not as experienced in cold calling, you'll need to work hard and train hard. But later in the future, you will have a lot of a satisfaction to see how rewarding this program is. So I would like to make sure you are still confident and interested in working with cold calling and sales before I give you a full overview of this program. You still like to learn more about this program? And if they say yes, then move on. Now what we sell is that we offer water ionizers to small businesses like restaurants, fitness centers, doctors' offices, and more. Do you know what a water ionizer is? So even if they already know what a water ionizer is, I still go over the program. So here we go. So what our water ionizers do is that they are not like water filters. Water filters gather bacteria and other chunks of garbage that may be in our existing tap water. But filters do not remove acids out of our water. So our water ionizers powered by electricity and contain titanium plates that create an electrical reaction that separates the water. The machine separates the acids out of the water and dispenses it into the sink, and the rest of the water is alkaline water that is produced and dispensed out of the top and is used as the highest quality water to drink. These machines have different settings that can change the water to either cook and clean. So this machine saves businesses money on cleaning supplies and creates healthier food and drinking water with alkaline water. We generally get about 2 to 4 leads out of 100 businesses that we call, and you have the opportunity to work from home and generate as much leads as you wish. What I would like to do, what I would like to do is that I would like you to allow me to send you an email giving you full overview of our product or cold call script and our pay plan. Once you look it over, I would like to schedule a time to chat with you again and go over any questions you may have. So what is the best email I can send this info to, and when is the best time to chat? And so you just get their information, schedule a time to chat, and if they're still interested, great. So here's your follow-up call after you have someone look over this opportunity to do cold calls with you. Hey, this is Mike. I'm checking in to see if you looked over our information. I sent you or I sent you on the email, and if there are any questions you may have. So go over any questions that they may have about this opportunity, about the product, about the company, or whatever they need to know. Now I would like to know is if you would like to generate 1 appointment leads for $20 each, or second appointment leads for $100 each, or simply close sales yourself so you can get a higher commission. So figure out what they want, where they want to start to make money. Finally, I would like to know how many hours can you dedicate per day into your calls. because this will really help me know the volume of leads I'm projected to get in my business. I really like to know that with everybody I'm working with. So great. What I would like to do is I would like to email you a link to register into our back office training, and would like to, you to go over all the trainings that we provide to help educate you on how to make the calls properly. And then I would like you to pick one city in each time zone that you'll be calling and send that list of cities to us so we can confirm if there are, so we can confirm if they are taken or not. Other than that, is there any questions you may have before I send this link to you? And is there a best time for me to follow up with you to see if there are any questions you may have after this training? So you're just going to send them a link, and I'm going to put it on this script as well, the link that you're going to send them for signing up for the back office so they can get started in the program. And other than that, after they look over the back office, and if they're all set to go, they can start generating leads and they can start making money. So the next way I do generate leads is that if you don't have $400 in your pocket to, or even $200 in your pocket to bring sales associates or people that do cold calls in your program, if you just don't have the money to do that, then I have a little way that I cheat in the system to get people to get into this program, where I go to a place down here called Resumes. And this is another way you can find people that may be interested in getting a job from you. You look for people that most likely have sales experience. And this is Albany, Georgia is pretty small. Let's find a really big city, just save us time, like Tallahassee. So we go to Resumes, and I go up on the search box here, and I click on Sales. Look at this. I already have Seeking Employment, Marketing, and Sales. So seeking full-time employment, and basically they have experience in sales and marketing. So I'm going to send an email to them. So if I go back here and I go to respond, you're going to highlight the email either here or here, and you're going to send an email from your Gmail account. So say if I go to compose, and I'm going to compose an email here, and I'm going to go to copy, and I go to paste. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my template here, and this is my email script to contact Resumes on Craigslist. So what I do is I'm going to copy this entire thing right here, and I'm going to go paste on the far right hand side, and then I'm going to say in regards to your resume, something like that. You're going to put your name, and then your name here, and your phone number, and then you're going to send it to them, and then you just do that over and over and over again. And doing that, and let's go back. See, there are people who have sales experience, like this general manager in Tallahassee. There's another person that may say they have experience in sales. So just make sure you look over their resume and that they have sales experience. And I have a list. I should put it on our back office where I have a list of every city on Craigslist and a direct link to it. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick on this training. If it's too much time to waste, I'm not going to do it. Recent documents. Let's see if I can just open it right now. Let's just go and get it. I'm going to show you that really quick. eMagic, Craigslist postings, Craigslist, oh, yep, cities to post. So look at this here. This is how I do my Craigslist ads. Is I got this huge list of cities right here. I have every city on Craigslist. And then what I do is I have a direct link to make this super easy for me, where I have the city and I go straight to the link. As I just clicked on it, look, it just pops right up. This is Bakersfield, California. And I go to Craigslist here and I click on resumes. And boom, and look, I'll click on sales. Oops, I can't spell, guys. Sales. Look at that. So you have a bunch of people there. Let's minimize that. Let's go to the next city, Chico, California. Go to Craigslist there. Go to resumes. And I'm going to go to sales. Look at that. I got more people who can do sales work. That maybe this one says sales for part-time. Yep, on the resume they said they can do sales. So guys, look how easy this is. So if you did every city, there's over 600 cities you could post on in Craigslist. That is a lot. But if you did that, you will be able to get a lot of people that will respond. Probably about 1 out of 10 emails that you send out, they will respond to your Craigslist ad. So that means if you did 600 cities that you posted your message to people, and you only did one person per city, that means you contacted 600 people, which I know that sounds like a lot, and this is a lot of work, but if you're a go-getter, then yeah, go for it. Divided by 10, you're getting 60 people who expressed an interest in wanting to do this. And after they look at it, probably about, I say about 30% are going to say yes. So you got 18 people committed. But this is a lot of work, guys. 600 ads, but you can do it. But if you want to do that, you can find 18 people that can join your sales team, and you didn't have to spend $200 or $400 doing that. So that's a second way you can find people to do cold calls for your business or close sales, is you look for people on the resume section on Craigslist. Okay? Pretty cool, huh? So, and you use the same script that I did before. Now, if they don't have a voicemail on their phone, send them a text. And this is a text I usually send out. And what's funny is I'm really lazy when I'm on the phone. I don't really just dial in the text on my phone. I press in the little microphone icon on my phone, if you have one, so I can just speak on the phone. So I just speak to my phone and say, "Hi, this is Mike. You requested some information to make cold calls and generate leads in our program. I'm checking to see if we can chat and go over details of this career opportunity with you." And then I press send. That's how easy it was to send a text. And then what I do is, before I send the text to, I copy that text and I could paste it on other messages I send out. So so what I did is I bought an iPhone at Walmart for $100. I paid $50 for a unlimited minute plan through TracFone, and that's my business phone I use. And my iPhone is so easy to use that's where my whole business is centered around my iPhone for texting and just calling. So that's how you can get a hold of people when you're doing that. Now, the last part I recommend if you want to recruit people is selling business for sale. Now, when it comes to recruiting people for the franchise for this business, I don't recommend you to recruit anybody into the franchise of this business, like just any average Joe, because not everybody has $4,000 or $5,000 to join this business. That's why you need to advertise strictly to people who have money and people who already have an interest in running a business. So say that you're on Craigslist, go to the for sale section here. I want you to scroll down and click on business. And as you're here on business, look at this. There's all these listings selling stuff related to business. There's network equipment cabinets for businesses. There's kitchen supplies for businesses. There's all sorts of different things on here that people are selling for businesses. And the thing is, guys, I've ran 4 companies myself in the past. Meaning, because I ran 4 different companies, I had an interest in starting another business. So many people who are on this page are looking for stuff to buy for their business, but they're open-minded to start another business. I can tell you that. And this is what the ad looks like. We have the water ionizer machine. It says, "Attention health enthusiasts, e-commerce business for sale." And we basically have our ad here with my phone number that they can go on there and call me, and then has the rest of the ad here where they can call in for information about how to start the business. So it's pretty powerful. Hard part about this is that there's 2 ways you can post this ad. So I have the whole template here, okay? Let me show you an example. We're going to put this on half the screen here. Oops, I'm going to go back to Craigslist. Put this back on here too. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Post. And you're going to click on For Sale by Dealer. Now, if you do For Sale by Dealer, business or commercial for sale, look at this. It's going to cost $3 per post. You're going to have to pay money to submit a post on Craigslist. So, but the thing is, guys, every 20 ads I post on Craigslist, I get a solid lead that would like to get into the franchise opportunity. So 20 times 3. I'm spending $60 it costs me to get somebody. But on the averages, most people that I talk to in the business for sale and the dealer section here, they have at least 10 grand in their pocket. So that's pretty powerful. The only reason why I recommend you go to the dealer section for $3 a post is that you do not have to rewrite your ads on Craigslist. If any of you are familiar with Craigslist, is that if you add duplicate content on Craigslist, they're going to red flag you and they're going to suspend your account. But if you pay money for an ad, then you can put as many ads as many cities you want with a duplicate ad that is the same. So I can take this ad, oops, and put it on here, put your name, your phone number on it, and then and put all this other stuff on here. Oops, delete that on accident. But put the title and the images and everything else. And the thing is, you won't be ghosted. But let me go back here really quick again. So say if you go back to this ad again and you want to make a post. So you're going to post for sale by owner. Look at this. Business and commercial is for free. You don't have to pay. But I warn you, if you're going to post it out on Craigslist in the business for sale section with this ad, you're going to have to rewrite every single ad, and you can only post about 1 ad per day in a different city. So 1 ad in Tallahassee, Florida, 1 ad in Houston, Texas, 1 ad in Georgia or something, 1 ad per day to ensure that you're not going to get your ads ghosted on Craigslist. But in my opinion, for marketing wise, just spend the extra $3, guys. If you're spending $4,000 on a machine to join our franchise, it shouldn't hurt to spend $60 on getting an incredible lead of someone who expresses an interest in the franchise opportunity. So that's my recommendation to you. So that's what we got here, guys. You have those options where you can post an ad for the selling a business opportunity, and you can get people to join the business and become representatives, and you can get a good income stream from them, from their sales. Or you can look for people to do cold calls and close sales for you, which this is my #1 recommendation, is get these types of people and get them to really start making calls for you and closing sales, and you will truly, truly find a lot of success in this business. So sky's the limit, guys, on how you can close sales in this program and recruit people. Recruiting people is the way to go if you really want to automate your business and have a better lifestyle and have more time with your family, because that's exactly what it has done for me. So if hopefully this training has helped you and benefit you on learning what exactly you need to know on how to really grow your team. And just let me know if you have any questions. Again, thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.